Hi, let us start with Algebra exercise 3.2 and question number 3 today. Find the zeros of the polynomial. So, zeros of the polynomial, what do you mean by this? It means if you put any values for this expression, let us take the first question. The first question is p of x is equal to x minus 3. So, what happens here is, so at which value of x this expression will be equal to 0. That is the meaning of this. So you can use this as a small trick. The trick will be, in order to find the zeros, you have to keep on substituting values for x. Suppose I put p of 1, then you have to put 1 minus 3, which is equal to minus 2. This is not equal to 0. So this is not a 0 of this polynomial. And let us go with 2. If I put 2, this will be 2 minus 3, which is again minus 1 and not equal to 0. So sometimes you are not able to get the zeros that easily. So what you can do is, one quick trick will be, take the question x minus 3 and equate it to 0. Okay. Now what will be your x? X is equal to 3. So this will be your answer for sure. Now let us test that. P of 3. Okay, P of 3 is equal to 3 minus 3 equal to 0. So you have got the 0. So the answer is x is equal to, what is the value of x here? X is equal to 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, this is the 0 of the polynomial. P of x is equal to x minus 3. So you can use this trick for all the questions to find your 0 of the polynomial easily. You will just write this in the rougher column with your pencils and find your answer and then substitute only this line alone. So let us try checking this for our next question. Our next question is p of x is equal to 2x plus 5. So let us go to our rough work. 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay. Then 2x is equal to, this plus 5 goes to the other side. What happens? It will be 0 minus 5, which will be your minus 5. And now your x will be equal to minus 5 by 2. So this will be your 0 of the polynomial for sure. So let us try that. P of minus 5 by 2. Let us check this. Minus 5 by 2 is equal to 2 into minus 5 by 2 in plus 5. I have put 5 by 2 for x. So here what happens is 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and so that will be a minus 5. This is 1, so 1 times minus 5 is minus 5 plus 5, which is equal to 0. So we have got P of minus 5 by 2 is equal to 0. Therefore, minus x is equal to minus 5 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. So another thing is, by this method you can find only one zeros. If they have asked so many zeros are like 2, 3, then you have to keep on substituting and then only you can figure it out. So the answer for this question is x is equal to minus 5 by 2 is the 0 of this polynomial. Okay. Let us move on to the next question. The third question is q of y is equal to 2y minus 3. So let's go to our rough work. 2y minus 3 is equal to 0. So what happens? 2y is equal to, this minus 3 will become a plus 3, which is 0 plus 3, and the answer will be a 3. Now y is equal to 3, this 2 will go to the denominator. So 3 by 2. So this will be your 0 of the polynomial. So just write this in the rough work and try substituting it now. So therefore, q of, what is your y? 3 by 2. Okay. So q of 3 by 2 is equal to 2 into 3 by 2 and the minus 3. I am substituting the value of y here. And what happens is, this 2 and 2 will get cancelled, and that will be a 3 minus 3, which is nothing but your 0. So you have got q of 3 by 2 is equal to a 0. So what is your conclusion? X is equal to 3 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial q of y. Sorry, y is equal to 3 by 2 is the 0 of the polynomial q of y or the given polynomial. Hope you understood this. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is f of z is equal to 8z. So let's move on to our rough work. 8z is equal to 0. So now z is equal to 0 divided by 8, which is nothing but your 0. So what you got is z is equal to 0. So let's try and check whether z is equal to 0 is the 0 of this polynomial. So f of 0 is equal to 8 times of 0. So what will be your answer? Is equal to 0. So therefore, z is equal to 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. F of z is equal to 8z. Hope you understood this. Let's move on to the next question. Next question is p of x is equal to ax. So what I did was you have to take the polynomial and equate it to 0. So what you get here is x is equal to 0 by a. They have given perfectly that a is not equal to 0. So you can use this method for sure. So 0 by a is equal to x is equal to 0 because 0 by a is a 0. So let us try substituting that p of 0, which means whatever value you have got here, apply it. Okay. So p of 0 is equal to a times of 0, which is equal to your 0. So you have got a 0, therefore x is equal to 0 is the 0 of the polynomial. P of x is equal to ax. So hope you understood this question. Let's move on to the next one. So the final question is h of x is equal to ax plus b. So let's go on to the rough work again. Ax plus b is equal to 0. So ax will be equal to 0 minus b, which is equal to nothing but minus b. And now you will get your x is equal to minus b by a. This a goes downstairs. So you get x is equal to minus b by a. Let us substitute that. X is minus b by a. So that will be equal to a into, do it carefully, minus b by a. So that will be a plus b. Instead of x, I have given this minus b by a, which you have got from here. Your x is equal to minus b by a. Next, what you have to do is cancel this out. So minus b plus b is equal to a 0. So you have got a 0. So therefore, x is equal to minus b by a is the 0 of the polynomial. Hope you understood this. Try doing this trick everywhere and you can arrive at your answer easily. Thanks for watching. Bye.